today was meant to be a non-filming weekend, or this weekend was meant to be non-filming, but we've just got caught out by like a near-on gale here in Finham.
Hey guys, now I was just going through the footage of the summer and I found this little gem of a video that isn't really connected to an episode in any way, but I thought I'd share it just to discuss the experience that we had and maybe a little bit of what we would think about next time to try and avoid it.
Yeah, I've just had to back down very hard actually on the engine just to get enough tension on this line here. You can see the buoy is completely underwater now and under a lot of pressure. So
now the reason why I had to back down very hard on the engine there is to try and get the boat straightened up more towards the buoy so I could actually pull the rope and tighten it as much as I possibly could on that cleat so that we didn't go further forward towards the dock.
I need some safety. I might have to get the Fortress anchor down and get some added redundancy, because if this buoy lets go or if this rope lets go, yeah, we're in a bit of trouble. So I've just got to sort out this powerboat as well. He's drifting into the dock and he's gone to dinner, so I need to go and help that guy out. Yeah, not a great situation. You can see we've got double lines on the front as well. Two going to the bow, and then a spring going to the midships of the boat. But they're not really doing a lot on the midships. You know, I'd love to be able to get a longer spring out at more of an angle, but I can't. So just doing the best I can. Okay, well there's that one rope holding the boat. The buoy is completely underwater now. But I think the winds are dropping off now, so I think we're going to be alright. But if they were getting up any more, then yeah, I'd probably ask to borrow a dinghy and get the Fortress in or get the other anchor in. One of those two. I mean, also we got all the fenders out. I mean, worst comes to worst, if that line snaps, then we're going to end up against this dock here, possibly into those boats. It's going to be a real disaster situation, but what more can you do? You may as well have the fenders out doing something, right? Also tied this fender up on the dock for this guy, and I brought a line from here to here, because what was happening is the boat was coming forward this way, and with the momentum, with the distance it had, because where the buoy is now, the buoy is pulling the boat further back that way at the moment, and when the winds lighten off, the boat goes back, and when they get stronger, the boat comes forward at some speed, so that's why it ends up in the dock. So I've actually tied it forward so that you don't get this bouncing motion backwards and forwards.
Now I knew that the heavy wind was going to be coming in, but I thought the island would have provided a bit more protection. The wind shifted round a little bit more than forecasted, and it ended up blowing us pretty much directly on the aft starboard quarter, which put a hell of a lot of strain on that rope on the buoy, as you could see there. And the camera doesn't really do it justice, because it was a lot more than it looked. You can see the sheer tension as it was just pulling the buoy directly underwater there. So what we should have done before the winds got up actually is maybe just ask to borrow a dinghy or even swim out to the buoy there and just put an extra line on the other buoy. If not, then get one of the other anchors out. I probably just would have taken the stern anchor out and just dropped it out there, just to have that extra little bit of redundancy and take the strain off that one line on the buoy there. I'm pretty sure on the bottom of that buoy there's probably a 5-ton concrete block, maybe even more, 10-ton or something like that. I'm not sure. But it still doesn't feel that safe when you have your 10, 12-ton boat hanging off just one line. And if that one line breaks, you're going to end up into the other boats, you're going to end up broadsided, you're going to end up in a world of problems, basically, and potentially a big insurance claim. So anyway, guys, I just wanted to share this one with you, and it was just poor planning from our side. I should have planned ahead better, saw which way the wind was coming in, and maybe even just moved the boat round the corner into shelter. That was another option also. But let me know in the comments, guys, if you ended up in a situation like this and you felt really uncomfortable. You know, you're sitting in the boat, you're listening to the wind howling, the waves slapping against the hull, and everything's groaning and creaking, and you know you're just hanging off that one line. I'm sure it's happened to a lot of people on anchor, but when you're on a buoy next to a pontoon, if anything breaks or if anything snaps, there's no room for error. There's no room for a little bit of dragging and then resetting or anything like that. It's just going to be seconds before you are into a world of trouble. Anyway, thanks, guys. Just thought I'd share that one. Enjoy the rest of your week. Take care. Stay safe. See you later. Thanks for watching. Bye now.